Willie D. Live.
I personally I think that America overall have a low opinion about protecting women. I mean, I just see it from, I read a report that over 90% of rape kits in evidence rooms go untested in the U.S. That don't tell me that this is a nation that's serious about protecting women. That just does not tell me. The data does not add up. The math ain't mathing.
Women are being erased right now, and I'm going to say this from a personal perspective. We're seeing, sports being impacted, sports that were created just for women. We're seeing, the word, mother being removed from the dictionary and being replaced with birthing people. We're seeing breastfeeding being removed from the dictionary and being replaced with chest feeding. Like, we got some real serious work that we need to do in America, in this country. And I guess I'm a woman. I was a woman before I became a mother.
A lot of men are responsible for this, but also women are responsible too. A lot of women are too, because, damn near half of women in this country voted for Donald Trump. And this is after the rape allegations. This is after the accusations and all that kind of stuff. And then when you look at how women overall just treated, in this country, a lot of it comes down to how women kind of like roll over when things happen that adversely affect them. For example, something like when Bruce Jenner was named Woman of the Year, women accepted that. A lot of women though. A lot of women. There was not a big, huge uproar about that.
That's the evil people in power you talking about.
Women kind of just laid down and let that happen. How in the hell does a man become Woman of the Year in one of the most prestigious magazines in the country, Time Magazine, and women let them get away with that? I did not see a big uproar about that. Women let them get away with that.
Well, I'm still fighting against that right now, and it's personal for me because I have a son that transitioned, and I went up under a lot of attack for refusing to identify my son as a woman. And what I realized was America is so opinion-based, and everybody wants to get along, go along to get along, and nobody is willing to stand on truth. And I've been crucified for just standing on truth as a mother, taking on very big platforms like Hollywood Unlocked, Dr. Phil, basically being belittled because as the one person that gave birth to this person. Like, I'm cool with everybody having an opinion, but I'm the one person that carried this child and gave birth. And I knew he had a penis before he did, right? I'm the one that taught him how to use it, how to hold it, how to pee straight, all of that. And to be attacked because as a parent, you want to tell your child the truth. Yeah, you have a right to live your life however you want to, but don't believe the lies so much that you walk into a clinic and allow yourself to be castrated. Then I'm the bad guy.
Is that what happened?
No, that's not what happened because mama stood on business. But had I folded, right, to what we call societal norms, right, and fell into agreement, then that would have happened. People were expecting me to literally hold his hand and walk him into the clinic and wait for him to be castrated. And I think that the direction this country is going into, where a mother does not have a right to protect her child, where a father does not have the right to say, I don't want her to abort the baby, I'll take the baby, then we're just getting into a very, very dangerous, I guess, place, because if the parents don't have the right to protect the children, then the children will never be protected.
How does your son, how do you refer to your son?
My son.
You said, did he get offended when you say that?
Not from me. We've had this conversation, and anybody that wants to refer to him however they want to, that's fine. But for me, I can't. I'm not at a place where I can live in that because I know the truth. And I think that as his parent, the minute that I agree to it or I condone it or I step into it, then I lose all hope of him ever coming back to that moment of truth. And I think my message to him is that it is perfectly okay for you to be a gay man if that's what you want. There are a lot of gay men that have female personalities, but your personality does not determine your sex.
And
So
there's
because
a
you
lot of straight
have
men
a
that
feminine
have female personalities
True,
too.
too. So because you have a feminine personality, that doesn't mean that you're born in the wrong body. So I had to go to school. I had to go get my psychology degree. I had to begin to understand gender dysphoria. I had to check myself spiritually, and I had to check my heart, right? Because people were trying to make it seem as if I didn't love my child, and I knew that I loved them, but their love was based off of just going along what everyone else says, and my love is based off of the fact that I want you to keep everything that you were born with, live your life how you want, but don't live in delusion.